In the glittering world of high fashion and Hollywood glamour, few events capture the essence of elegance and artistry quite like the annual LACMA Art Plus Film Gala. Held at the Los Angeles County Museum of Art, this prestigious gathering has long been a beacon for celebrities, artists, and designers to converge in celebration of both cinematic excellence and visual innovation. The 2025 edition, marking its 14th year, proved to be no exception, drawing an eclectic mix of A-listers who turned the red carpet into a veritable runway of couture splendor. Among the standout moments of the evening was the breathtaking appearance of supermodel icon Cindy Crawford and her daughter, Kaia Gerber, who arrived arm in arm, channeling an uncanny twin-like synergy in their custom Gucci gowns. Their coordinated looks not only highlighted the timeless bond between mother and daughter but also underscored Gucci's burgeoning influence under its new artistic direction, transforming the gala into a showcase of opulent, sequin-drenched fantasy. Cindy Crawford, at 59, remains an indelible figure in the annals of modeling history, a woman whose signature beauty mark, lithe silhouette, and poised charisma defined the supermodel era of the late 1980s and 1990s. From her groundbreaking Pepsi commercials to her covers of Vogue and Harper's Bazaar, Crawford has been more than a face. She's a cultural phenomenon, embodying an aspirational blend of accessibility and allure. Yet, on this balmy Los Angeles evening, it was her effortless command of contemporary glamour that stole the show. She stepped out in a custom gold off-the-shoulder gown from Gucci, a masterpiece that seemed to reinterpret elements from the brand's Spring 2026 collection. The dress was a symphony of shimmering sequins and intricate beading, with an elaborate floral pattern that cascaded across the bodice like vines in full bloom. The off-the-shoulder neckline accentuated her toned shoulders, while the swinging beaded fringe along the hem added a dynamic, almost kinetic energy to her every movement. As she posed for the flashing cameras, the fringe caught the light, creating a mesmerizing ripple effect that evoked the golden hour sunlight filtering through a canopy of leaves. It was a gown that didn't just wear her. It danced with her, amplifying Crawford's innate grace and reminding onlookers why she's still one of the most sought-after figures in fashion. Complementing her mother's radiant energy was Kaia Gerber, the 24-year-old progeny of Crawford and entrepreneur Rand Gerber, who has carved her own path in the industry with a quiet confidence that belies her youth. Gerber, often hailed as a modern-day echo of her mother's iconic look, complete with the same beauty mark and striking bone structure, has risen meteorically since her debut at New York Fashion Week in 2017. Her portfolio boasts campaigns for Chanel, Omega, and Versace, and she's graced runways from Paris to Milan, blending editorial edge with commercial appeal. For the gala, Gerber opted for a custom cherry red sequin gown that hugged her frame like a second skin, its plunging neckline daring yet sophisticated, offering a bold counterpoint to Crawford's more covered elegance. The dress, an evolution of a piece originally worn by actress Demi Moore at Gucci's Milan Fashion Week short film premiere in September, featured the same intricate floral embroidery and beaded fringe, but in a vibrant crimson hue that evoked ripe cherries under a summer sun. The sleek silhouette accentuated Gerber's lithe figure, while the sequins, hand-applied in a labor-intensive process typical of Gucci's ateliers, sparkled with every turn, casting prismatic reflections against the museum's facade. The duo's outfits were more than mere sartorial choices. They were a deliberate homage to Gucci's heritage of romantic maximalism, infused with the fresh vision of the brand's new artistic director, Demna. Known for his subversive takes at Balenciaga before taking the helm at Gucci, Demna has infused the Italian house with a playful irreverence, blending streetwear influences with haute couture opulence. His debut at the LACMA Gala was marked not just by Crawford and Gerber's gowns but by a parade of custom pieces worn by other attendees. The mother-daughter pair posed against the backdrop of LACMA's iconic urban light installation, an artwork by Chris Burden consisting of 202 restored street lamps arranged in a glowing grid that has become a pilgrimage site for photographers and influencers alike. The warm amber glow of the lamps mingled with the cool flash of sequins, creating a scene straight out of a Wes Anderson fever dream, symmetrical, surreal, and utterly captivating. Gerber, her soft brunette waves styled into loose, effortless cascades by renowned hair artist Bryce Scarlett, mirrored her mother's classic blowout, reinforcing their twin-like aesthetic. Crawford's hair, equally polished, framed her face with subtle highlights that caught the light, while both women opted for minimal makeup, dewy skin, smoky eyes, and nude lips, that let the gowns take center stage. This wasn't the first time Crawford and Gerber have turned heads as a matched set. Their collaborative history is a tapestry woven from shared runways and joint campaigns, a testament to the nepotism-fueled yet talent-backed legacy of the Gerber-Crawford dynasty. Recall their iconic moment at Versace's Spring 2018 show, where Crawford, mid-stride in a feathered gown, paused to let Gerber take her place on the catwalk, a symbolic passing of the torch that sent ripples through the fashion world. That gesture, laden with emotion and elegance, encapsulated the duality of their relationship, mentor and protege, icon and heir. Over the years, they've fronted ads for Omega watches, where their synchronized poses highlighted their genetic synchronicity, and appeared in editorials for CR Fashion Book, exploring themes of generational continuity. At the LACMA Gala, this dynamic was amplified by the event's thematic focus on art and film, where fashion serves as a narrative device. The gala itself, co-chaired for the 14th consecutive year by Leonardo DiCaprio and Eva Chow, honored filmmaker Ryan Coogler, known for Black Panther and Creed, and abstract artist Mary Corse, whose light-infused paintings resonated with the evening's luminous dresses. The event raised a staggering $6.5 million for LACMA's film and conservation programs, underscoring its role as a philanthropic powerhouse amid the glitz. Gucci's sponsorship elevated the affair to new heights of luxury. Demna, making his inaugural appearance as artistic director, arrived alongside Gucci's president and CEO, Francesca Bellatini, both exuding the brand's signature blend of audacity and refinement. Their presence signaled a new chapter for Gucci, one that promises to merge archival elegance with boundary-pushing innovation. Other stars heeded the call. Elle Fanning in an ethereal white chiffon number with cascading ruffles, Tessa Thompson channeling old Hollywood in a velvet tuxedo gown, Angela Bassett commanding an emerald green silk with architectural shoulders, and Salma Hayek radiating sensuality in a black lace bodice paired with a flowing skirt. Each look was a custom creation, tailored to flatter and flatter to provoke thought on the intersections of art, identity,